Good evening, Master Tanaka. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I am Joseph, and I'm very honored because the Master called me Master Joseph. Because within this nomination, I will say, for you it has a meaning. But for us who are on the spiritual plane, I say that it doesn't have much significance, okay? Because we are all the same. We are all one energy. And this recognition must always be in you. This knowledge is always brought forth because it is a process. It is a process that you must allow yourselves to go through. Because of the recognition, many wish it to simply spring from your being and you begin to manifest it. If this is your belief, this would have already happened. But since within everyone there is a process, an evolutionary process, a process of self-knowledge, then I tell you, respect this process and allow yourselves to go through this path. Because for everything it is necessary that you give your permission. For more, we say that you are all Christ. This is not yet your consciousness. Many look at Jesus and say, Jesus Christ. But it is Jesus the Christ. As you also have your respective names, and you are all the Christ. This is a consciousness that you must also come to allow yourself. Because everything about you shapes itself according to your consciousness. Today you say, I am a belief. This is a truth for everybody. Some even say, I am several beliefs. For everything is your determination, and for everything there is respect. So, if you determine that you are several beliefs, you manifest several beliefs. And the direction these beliefs go is you who specify. That is why this consciousness of being the Christ must also become your belief. Because when you become aware that you are the Christ, within you arises your inner strength. Because this recognition brings permission for this inner power to manifest itself. For you to become the Christ, it is not necessary that you follow a pattern of procedure. For you to become the Christ, it is necessary that you allow and that you accept. Because many are, I will say, reasoning, what should I do then? I will follow all the steps of Master Jesus and do just like that. It is a procedure. In the spiritual world, there is no right or wrong. What I tell everyone is that everyone has God's truth inside them. And if you learn to listen to your intuition, this intuition, it will show you the way. Don't just follow in the footsteps of our beloved Jesus. Expand your consciousness. Allow yourself to experience various ways. In these various ways, many will come through your intuition. For your intuition, there is no pattern. For your intuition, there is only the respect for free will and the consciousness of being God manifesting. Because even this consciousness of being God, don't think that it is a single consciousness. You, in your belief, possess this one consciousness. So, for you, it will be this one consciousness that you will allow yourself to express. But what everyone must know is that the expression of the consciousness of being God is open. It can be expressed in many ways. And you, within your belief, have no way of understanding the expression of other beings. Because he is living his belief to be God. You are living your belief of being God. And we are all one energy, just manifesting in different ways. Because the way this belief is expressed, it is conditioned to your belief. So, when you begin to understand this process, you begin to understand how your belief works. You begin to understand that this belief that is in you can work in a directed way. It can always work in your favor, because that's what it does. You may not be picking it up because you haven't directed it. You just let it flow into a collective belief. But if you take your power and start directing your belief, no matter what it is, don't classify it as limiting. Don't impose a condition on it. Simply allow your belief to manifest and direct it. Direct it through your intention so that it always works in your favor. Many of you say mind, heart, respect yourself. This is what mind, heart means. Because your heart, mind, it doesn't have to be the same as your neighbor's. But your heart, mind, it must be expressing your self-respect. Because when you are self-respecting, your belief has such an intense force. It has all the force of the consciousness of being God. So, the process of self-respect should always be followed. Looking at yourself and trusting your intuition is also part of this process. Because many ignore their intuition, because they think that this intuition is a silly thought, a thought that came out of nowhere. It is your intuition. No matter how small the intuition is, learn to trust it. Because when you trust it, you are also working on your belief. Everything about you is a work on your belief. When you trust your intuition, what does it do? It feeds your faith. It feeds your trust in yourself. Because faith is not for me, Joseph. Faith is not for the Master Jesus. Faith is not for Mother Mary. Faith is for yourself, because you are the one who is manifesting in your life. You are God's energy. You are the energy of life. So be aware of this and always have the truth very clear in you. I am the truth manifesting in my life. Because everything is in your life. As this is in you as belief, everything is a process. We will not go in minutiae into the process unfold, because it doesn't matter. But what you must always have as confidence is the result, because it is the outcome that shapes your energy, not the process. Remember this, the process is allowed when you have very clear in you the result. So, I'm bringing this up as an explanation because I'm observing that everybody is very attached to the process. So always have this truth in you. Naturally, the process unfolds. Naturally, the process occurs when the result is truth in you. And this process is always fluid because it is your energy that is manifesting naturally. With much gratitude, I say goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.